what was it like being at Don's? And I go, you sent me some pictures. I go, that was a huge chandelier. He goes, oh yeah. Oh my God. That guy is like, he's like the god of boxing. And I go, you have to be very careful. He goes, I know, I know, I know. He was like, he's the god of boxing. And I said, well, you can't do anything to piss him off or something. He goes, yeah, I know. And he goes, I got to go get the blood work done. I got to go get, but I'm not worried about that. And I go, why? And he goes, well, because he pays off the doctors. And I go, what are you talking about? Pays off what doctor? He's like, well, he's not going to pay the doctor and say that I have a blood disease, so I can't fight. He goes, like he did. And he didn't use the word Tommy. He did. He said that um that Rocky guy, and he said Duke is what he called him. Now, I was not familiar with any of that at that time. I mean, I had heard that Tommy Morrison had tested for as HIV, and I go, you just said what? He's like, yeah. He said that. I mean, he was down there. We were all talking, and he said that he paid that doctor to say that Tommy had a blood, or that the Duke had a blood disease, but he didn't know that it was going to be that blood disease. And he said once it was out there, he couldn't take it back. He didn't mean to ruin the guy's career, his whole life, but what was done was done. He didn't want him in the ring fighting. And he's like, so he's got doctors that he pays. And I said, please do not repeat that to anybody else, what you just said to me, Omar. And
why do you think Don
I
King
don't know
would
if
have
he did
told
or
him
not.
something like that? Like, why do you think he would have divulged that kind of information to Omar?
I think he divulged that and a lot of other things in that meeting, because he was sitting there with Floyd and he was sitting there with Danny, who probably already knew. And he was basically just showing off that he can get anything done that he wants to get done. And I think that he's told a lot of people this story, just nobody's ever repeated it. Like, I didn't repeat it when he told me. I knew that. I didn't say anything for the longest time. The only one that I know who has the power to do kind of stuff like that is Don King.
And I
And
just
I
put
know
up
that
your
his,
Facebook post there, by the way. I found it.
yeah,
Is it true that you're apparently going to sign an affidavit for Tommy's widow, pretty much saying
I
all?
will I will go into court. I will put my hand on 100 stack of Bibles. I will swear to God. I will swear my anything. I heard Omar say those words to me. Absolutely. He said it. And he said it in a bragging kind of way.
Just for the record, we didn't pay you anything for this. You just wanted to get that story out there because
Yeah.
you heard about all this stuff going on with Tommy's widow.
Yeah, and because I accomplished my goal, my son's happy. He's with his dad. Everybody said it wouldn't happen. Everybody said Oscar doesn't want shit to do with you or your kid. And and I feel that being honest and being truthful, and that's the only way to get things done. Actually, that's the only thing that's more powerful than the corruption, is when the truth comes out.